Hello developers. So today we are going to start one of the hot topics, GitHub Copilot. So this is basically an extension to your IDE, and it can help you to reduce your coding time and improve the quality of your code. Since it can help you in pair programming, it can help you to write the commit message, it can help you to fix the error. If you have got any errors in your terminal, just copy the errors and paste in the GitHub Copilot. You will get the suggestion, and following the suggestion you can fix the problems. Other thing is like you can write the unit test code. You can while writing the code, it will give you the auto suggestion, so you can accept the suggestion, and other many uses are there. Okay, so in this course, how it will benefit you. So here we are going to discuss how to use the GitHub Copilot, how to install this in your IDE, and we'll see some basic code here, how to accept the code, how to dismiss the code, what are the shortcuts available, and in which scenario which can you we can use the GitHub Copilot. Okay, so all these things we will be learning here. So be connected till the end of this video lecture. Since GitHub Copilot is AI powered tool, okay, so we must be aware of this AI. So let's see some of the terminology in the AI. So AI is basically a system, okay, a system that is programmed in such a way that it can think, learn, and perform tasks like human. Okay, so these tasks can be learning, problem solving, language understanding, perception, reasoning, and many more. Okay, so this is artificial intelligence. Only some of these glance will we should know here. This course is this video is actually focusing on GitHub Copilot, not on AI. So this is enough for artificial intelligence as of now. Okay, so machine learning. Machine learning is basically uses of AI only. Okay, it uses the data and algorithm to mimic the human learning. Okay, it can help you in the task like categorizing the images, predicting the price fluctuation, etc. Okay, deep learning. Okay, in the deep learning we can see like multiple layers are there, multiple layers with neural networks. So it helps in the speech recognition and image recognition. Okay, there are many layers, that is why its name is deep. Okay, it is very useful, some of the things, some of the examples we can say like self-driving cars, so this uses deep learning. Facial recognition system, voice assistant like Alexa and Siri, these all comes under the deep learning only. So deep after deep learning we are having neural networks. In the neural networks, also actually used in the deep learning only. So we are having some of the layers for these input layers, hidden layers, and output layers. So input layer, basically it receives the initial data, that is image or text. In hidden layer it processes the data, okay, through multiple layers of the neuron, and transform the data in some way. Output layers, we can produce the final output. So this is about the neural networks. Okay, natural language processing. So natural language processing basically combines with machine learning and deep learning to process and analyze the large amount of this NL data. Okay, it's a interaction between basically computer and human natural language. Some of the breakdown I have given for this natural language processing you can see here. Now moving to this computer vision. The computer vision is like it enables machine to interpret and make decision based on the visual data. Algorithm, you know, step by step writing the instruction to solve a specific task for a problem. So this is algorithm. Now we can see artificial neural network, ANN is very important in the artificial intelligence field. So there is basically a neurons, which is the basic unit of the network, which process the input data. And there are multiple layers like input layers or hidden layers, output layers. So these layers are responsible to receive the data, process and give the final output. Okay, now the most trending topic in the artificial intelligence is uh, generative AI. So generative AI is like capable of generating the new original contents. Like it helps in writing the script, writing the software development, product design, healthcare, finance, and gaming, and more. Examples of generative AI we can see: text generation, image generation, audio video generation. Okay, so this is the three application of generative AI we can see here. For text generation we can use chat gpt, bard. Okay, so we can use these tools for writing the stories, essays, poem, lyrics and more. Other text assistants help. For image generation we can use style gun. Okay, it's a generative model that can synthesize high quality images of human faces. Audio video generation we can use wagon tool. Okay, it can help in audio video generation. And pair programming is one of the features of GitHub Copilot only. Pair programming, like it helps to review your code. Basically, AI will review your code here. Pair programming, it can do the pair programming with you. Now coming to the today topic, GitHub Copilot. So we are going to learn this GitHub Copilot in deep here. After this course, you will be like knowing at least how to use the GitHub Copilot in your IDE. So let's move to the theory part. Here we can see GitHub Copilot is AI powered code completion tool that assists developers by generating the code suggestion based on the context and existing code pattern. And it also uh, it also provide coding assistant developed by the GitHub and OpenAI. Okay, basically it is a AI powered code completion tools. It helps developers by suggesting some lines of code or blocks of code. Okay, so you can see the point second also tells the same thing. It is developed by GitHub and OpenAI. You can see GitHub Copilot is powered by OpenAI Codex model. It is powered by OpenAI Codex model. So model it is following is a Codex model and can generate code in multiple languages like Python, JavaScript, Go, Java and more. Okay, GitHub Copilot helps to enhance the coding productivity by providing the context-aware code suggestion based on the code being written in the real time. It is powered by OpenAI Codex, utilizing it to generate auto suggestion. Auto code suggestion you will get here. Okay, the IDE you can see which IDE we can use here, like VS Code, IntelliJ, and others we can use here. These suggestions are actually derived from the file context, including function name, code comments, document strings, file name, cursor, and other relevant information. Dev work in IDE and receive suggested code. They can easily accept the suggested code snippet by pressing tab key. Okay, you can press tab key from your keyboard, then you can accept the suggestion. You can press escape button from your keyboard to dismiss the suggestion. I'll show all this the shortcut in the next page. Okay, so crafting actually. So crafting is basically providing the clear instruction to the GitHub Copilot. Okay, so that it can understand your prompt and give the specific solution to that. Okay, while writing the prompt, you should be more specific and clear. Okay, it should not contain any ambiguity and misunderstanding. This will help you for the faster and most efficient code generation. Okay, how much efficient you are in prompt crafting. Okay, like you can see one example here, bad prompt. You can see write a Python function. So what kind of function? Get this GitHub Copilot will not understand here. So good prompt, you can see, write a Python function that takes a list of numbers and returns the sum of all numbers. Okay, so this is a good prompt. And below are more examples. You can see some examples of the prompt how you have to give. And moving to this key feature of the GitHub Copilot. So GitHub Copilot is basically provides you auto completion, context aware solution, multi-language support, comment based code generation, and integration and pair programming. Okay, I'll show this example now in the IDE. Let me go there. So this is the actually IDE. Here I have installed my GitHub Copilot. You can see here, this is the icon of GitHub Copilot here. You can open chat, you can open Copilot edits, quick chat, manage Copilot plan, manage Copilot setting. You can do from here, and below also you can see this. Okay, now how do we have to install this? To install this, you have to go to the marketplace of your IDE. There you can search this GitHub Copilot, and I have installed these two extension here. Okay, after the installation of this extension, you have to go to your GitHub account. In the browser you can log in your GitHub account. There you can authenticate Copilot. Okay, GitHub Copilot. After authenticating this, you will be able to use this GitHub Copilot. Okay, now let me open my component. Okay, here I can uh, ask GitHub Copilot uh, to generate any method for me. I'll give a prompt and it will start giving me the suggestion. Here you can see when I pressed enter key, then I'm getting some suggestion. This is the auto code suggestion. Okay, uh, so I can accept this by pressing tab key from my keyboard. I accepted this. Now you can see ng on init. Ng on init, I need to if I want to accept this, then I can press tab, otherwise escape. Let me press escape. Okay, let me press I'll not press anything. So now let me go and write a comment here to create one method uh, that can be like used by my methods here, like let me write one method here. Function Write a function that tells me if a number is not even odd, is prime. Okay, now we can see this has given me the suggestion here. Okay, I can press tab button to accept this suggestion. Okay, so this is, you can see here, control S. I press this, and it started me giving the suggestion based on the context. Here you can see the comment it has provided here. Write a function that returns Fibonacci series number. I accepted this, I press this, I got this solution. So you can see here, this all code I have written within like a few seconds. So this was the suggestion provided by the GitHub Copilot here. So this is the auto code suggestion. When you are writing a code here, you will get auto suggestion here, like uh, uh, is number even. Okay, so it is suggesting now me when you are typing a method or anything, it will start suggesting you the things. I pressed tab, I press this, now the suggestion is coming here. Okay, and you can document this code also. Okay, just uh, you see it has provided you the things, comment for this, so other developer can come and read this comment and they will know the functionality of this method. Okay, so this also helps in the documenting your method. Okay, now you can do the same thing from here also. Okay, each number, we can see what we have, each number even. I can provide a command from here, create uh, function, create a function to uh, create a function that tells me if a number is odd. Okay, let me give this for the odd. So it will give me a method here that will test the odd number. Okay, you can see here I can copy from here. Okay, and I can paste from here. Control V. Okay, you see, you just remove the dot dot thing. So you can so this is the basically a GitHub chat. Here you can see here two tabs. This is the GitHub chat, this is the GitHub edit with Copilot. Here you can attach the file, and based on the that file you can see the context. Okay, so this is the GitHub Copilot. Suppose you have written any function. Okay, let me write some function here. Check number, some any name I have written here. Okay, I have a array here, const uh, array array. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Now let me array this, and let me print this. Okay, I'm testing this number is prime, or this Fibonacci series, or odd or even. Okay, so I'm trying to test this. Now let me accept this. Now it is completed. And if I want to review this method, I can select this method, and I can ask GitHub here, GitHub chat, review please, review highlighted code. Okay, so it will review, and it will give the suggestion what changes you can do in this method for the efficient and other things. Okay, you can see here uh, this method it is okay, it was generated by itself only, so it's fine here. Okay, so you can insert this by clicking this in your number. Here you can provide doc document provide document for this code. Okay, so you can take a ask a GitHub Copilot to create a document for this. Okay, here is the document. You can copy this, or you can insert full method from clicking this, or you can copy from here. Let me try to copy from here and paste here. Okay, so this is, you can see here this is the complete information for this method. Any developer can come and see, and they'll be easily understanding this thing. You can ask for the class, you can ask for the constructor, you can ask this to create a variable for something. And also, like this is the I can ask to create some UI, create some UI for a student uh, in app component, in app dot compo t. Let me see what code it is generating. Okay, so it has created some code for the app component. Let me copy this, and paste here. Let me remove the existing code here. See, within the very few time frame you are getting all this code. Okay, and here also you can see, let me copy this one, Control C, let me paste here. Okay, this you can copy from here, just cut and paste here at the top all these variables. Title is twice, so I have removed this. Now let me save all this. What is the error? Okay, now we can see these changes in the browser. Let me see the changes here. Okay, this is not saved. Okay, student dot name. Okay, to use ng module, we have to use insert this one forms module. Let me check app module here. Okay, let me import this forms module. Forms module. Okay, let me copy this. Now let me come here, and it has also given some of the css here, so I'll copy this css to see the interactive UI here. Let me copy and paste here, so I can come here and see this is the student name, age, email. Within a very few like few minutes I was able to generate this page. I can ask GitHub Copilot to insert this in the middle also. Let me go and give this command, place UI in middle of the screen. Okay, so let me see what code it is suggesting here. Okay, this css it has suggested. Let me copy this now and let me paste here. Let me remove this. Now let me go to the browser and check. Okay, I was able to do this. Okay, just by providing the prompt I was able to do this. Okay, so I can now provide my name here. Okay, age, email. Okay, so after this only integration is pending for this student information. So you can see by providing the prompt you were able to do all this in in very few minutes. Okay, and also suppose I want to raise the MR for this code. Okay, so changes you can see here. Okay, i can uh, I can commit all my code to my source git repository, and you can provide the jira number here. Okay, jira number you can provide here, like some jira number, generate a commit message for jira number you can write. Okay, I do not have, let me put this much only, what message it is generating. Let me check. Okay, so this is the commit message. You can write this commit message here. Okay, and you can commit your all changes here. Let me put all these in status, and I, okay, so I have to configure my GitHub here. So as of now I have not configured. So once you configure the GitHub, it will be uh, committing in your local repository. Then you can push to your um, remote GitHub, okay, account. So this way you can generate the commit message, as well as you can ask for review. So before pushing the code you can ask review uh, review code. Okay, you can ask for reviewing this code. So here you can see GitHub Copilot will start reviewing your code here. Okay, so suggestion you can see here, all the suggestion it has provided here. Okay, if you want to compare the student form this with this, then you can compare, and if any changes required then you can do, otherwise it's okay. Okay, if you find your code is more accurate than GitHub, then you can accept your code only. You can dismiss the GitHub Copilot code. Okay, in this way you are able to do this code creation from the chat. Okay, and let me show you the inline chat also. Here you can provide, you can ask here inline chat. Let me go and run control plus I. Okay, then here also GitHub Copilot can come, add functionality for event. Let me ask. Here I'm asking to add functionality for event also. Okay. Okay, so it created inside outside the is number. So I have to provide more clear prompt here. So as of now, I am going to accept this only. Accept this. Okay. So this method is created here. Okay. So in this way, you can use GitHub Copilot in your component. Now let's go to the theory part here. Let me open this one, lecture one. Up to this much we had completed. Now we can see like shortcuts for this GitHub Copilot. Escape button you can see to dismiss the suggestion. Tab button can accept the suggestion. Alt plus closing bracket can help in the next suggestion. Alt plus opening bracket can help you to get the previous suggestion. Control plus enter can help you to get 10 suggestions for a particular prompt. Okay. Alt plus backward slash trigger a suggestion. Control plus I will open the GitHub Copilot inline chat. Okay, so this we had seen actually. Okay, and advantages you can see like it will help you in reducing the code quality. It can help you in the uh, code quality and reduce the coding time. Okay, and these are the things you can see, and it can also help in the synthetical and logical errors. Okay, and use cases are very important for this GitHub Copilot. Okay, so first use cases is like developer can use GitHub Copilot to quickly write the code and prototype projects. So we have seen like how quickly we have written the student form. Okay, it is very easy to use. Copilot can generate entire function or classes based on the comment and description provided by the developers. Okay, so what are the description we are providing in the comment form? So based on that, it can generate a class method or variable for you. Point number three is like this is especially useful for quickly testing out the ideas or creating the proof of concept implementation. Okay, point 56 like it can help in other translate the words from other languages too. uh, then point number 7 can help the developers in refactoring the existing code bases. So if you have any old code, okay, like Angular 6 version, now you are in the Angular 7. If you want to refactor the components, then you can take the help from the GitHub Copilot. It can fix the error you are getting in the terminal and just paste, and it will give you the suggestion. If you can open each component and you can see what are the errors here, you can ask GitHub Copilot to fix those errors. Okay, GitHub Copilot can help developer to optimize their code. Now let me go to the next page. Point 9 is like it can identify the patterns and propose refactoring solution, saving time and ensuring code quality in the software project. Copilot can be used as a learning tool for programming to beginners. Point 10 is like it can help students and learners understanding the code concept by providing contextually relevant code examples. So this we have seen here. As learners write comments or description of what they want to achieve, Copilot can offer suggestion. Okay, we saw like it was offering the suggestion and help them learn and complement programming construct effectively. Okay, and these are the things where we will be using GitHub Copilot. This is very important. You have to take a look on this. Okay, using comment to guide the tools, we can use a comment, okay, to guide the GitHub Copilot to provide the suggestion. Okay, and while writing the function name, it will provide you the auto completion. It will provide you the suggestion there. You can press a tab and accept those suggestions. Completion panel with multiple suggestion you can see there. Inline chat you can see. I pressed Control I, then we saw like inline chat were displayed in the file. GitHub Copilot we have seen. GitHub Copilot edits we have seen. I'll show you here. You can see this is the chat and this is the GitHub Copilot edit. Okay, I opened here here as a GitHub inline GitHub Copilot. I press Control I. Okay, you can see this is the inline chat for the GitHub Copilot, and here you can ask. This will take the reference of this method. Okay, now let me go to this theory part. Okay, now let me open this. Requesting reviews from the Copilot. Okay, we can ask GitHub Copilot to review your code before raising any MR or before deploying to any production environment or anywhere. Generating test with edge cases and exception scenarios. You can ask GitHub Copilot to test to generate the test cases for the edges as well as exception scenarios. You can ask this. Finding existing vulnerabilities in your code. You can ask. This is very important for security purpose. Okay, so this will be very important. You can ask this also, like what are the complication in the code. Also GitHub Copilot can help you there also. And this commit message, you can ask GitHub Copilot to generate commit message for your changes. So prompt strategy is basically writing a prompt with clear and specific requirements. Inline chat, I show you, like inline chat is opened by pressing Control I. Inline chat is more optimized for coding related tasks as compared to the normal chat in the side panel. For example, inline chat to refactoring or exception handling. You can do this. Okay, and GitHub Copilot edits also I show you, like there were two tabs, chat and edit. You can use GitHub Copilot edit to view to start an edit session. Making code changes is often an interactive process and consists of multiple steps before you are satisfied with the result. As edit session consists of a sequence of requests or terms to Copilot's edits for making code edits. Okay, in edit session you can go on for as long as you like. You can send many requests as you need to get to the code to where you want it. Okay, so you can GitHub Copilot basically with the edit functionality, you can attach your file and you can ask GitHub Copilot to edit this. Okay, you can request a review from the copilots. Okay, you can highlight the code, how much code you want, otherwise it will review your whole component, and you can ask for the initial review. Test coverage, I told you here. So test coverage will be like a scenario and exception scenario. You can ask this, and here you can see the command slash you can press, and command name you can give. I'll show you all these things. So test coverage errors, if you get any errors in the terminal, then you can ask GitHub Copilot to fix this. Finding existing vulnerabilities in your code, you can ask the GitHub Copilot to fix this. Conclusion, we can see like GitHub Copilot is a game changer for the developers, helping with coding, debugging, documentation, learning new language, boosting productivity. Okay, we can highlight the code, then ask the GitHub Copilot to document. We can ask to provide the documentation for your classes or any method. Okay, use GitHub Copilot to comment based suggestion. Okay, comment based suggestion we can get from the GitHub Copilot. There were one point. Okay, this point I need to discuss here, slash command. Now let me move to this GitHub Copilot here. Let me expand this. Okay, here you can see when you place this forward slash, you will get some command here. Okay, based on this command you can ask to explain. Okay, this method you can ask if there is any error, you can ask to fix. You can ask to provide the test cases. You can provide the ask to provide the documentation. Let me provide this. It will start explaining you. Okay, so this you can see it will explain all these things. Okay, here, so this is very important here. All the explanation you can see here for this GitHub. Now you can these were the commands you can use, and further in next video I'll come with more things here. Thanks.